Love you. Oh, you are.
Oh, I love you too.
I was talking to the beer, but I'm also talking
what?
to Jessica. Girl, it's all any of us want, to find a nice person to hang out with till you drop dead. Hi, I'm Scott McDougall. And welcome to Brown Liquor Thursday. Remember, it's not Friday, so don't go to Grandma's house tonight for dinner. What am I talking about? I'm talking about one of the greatest shows ever made. We are here today in Stars Hollow to celebrate Gilmore Girls. So grab some coffee, go get some pancakes from Luke, because we are going on a wild ride down memory lane. Happy Brown Liquor Thursday, everybody. Okay, before we get started, I'm gonna need a coffee and a shot of cynicism, please.
Oh, here you go.
Jessica, thank you so much. Okay, that is not a shot of cynicism in here, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Jessica.
You're welcome.
This is Jessica. That's good. All right, I am gonna put this in my mouth. Before we get started, let's go through what we need. You're gonna need some vodka. It's difficult for me to say because it doesn't go down easy, but you're gonna need some vodka. Some bubbles, and these are Frugal McDougall approved. They're a little bit cheaper. It's going into a punch, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna need a little bit of rye. Then we're gonna need some cranberry juice, some OJ, and our good friend here, grenadine. All right, let's go to Stars Hollow and celebrate the wonderful day that is Brown Liquor Thursday by making Founder's Day Punch. First up is the ice. Take your headphones off because it's gonna get loud.
Thank you.
Oh God. There are heels in the ice.
Honestly.
I like, yeah, you're right.
Lorelai loves shoes.
Lorelai love. Oh, yeah, that's correct. Okay, to make any good punch, start with ice. We, as you know, put in the heels. First up, the rye. And it's official. It's rye. It says right here, Canadian rye whiskey. But it's rye. So this is a punch. We want it to be a little bit strong, kind of like the coffee that Christopher used to make Lorelai. You know, 1 bag of coffee for 1 cup of water. That's reasonable, right? So 1 bottle for 1 cube of ice?
We're not at Miss Patty's level, let's be honest.
I love that, Miss Patty. Miss Patty knows how to get around. Yeah. All right, Jessica, you're gonna tell me when.
Oh.
I'm so scared.
Okay.
I'm pouring it right on the heel.
Oh.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Oh my God, when? Okay, that was.
Oh my God! It's been nice to know all of you. Oh, good.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sweet. We'll be sorry tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but that was too much.
Jessica, I don't think this was too much. This punch is gonna be a lot like relationships because every relationship is just a big honkin' leap of faith. I have no faith in this, I'm not gonna lie. Next up is vodka. But I have a question for you before we put this in. Rory had 3 boyfriends on the show. Who was your favorite? Jessica?
Think about how dull your life would be without me.
That's one of my favorite lines from Jess. And you're Jess. Does this mean Jess is your favorite?
Okay, so teenage me would pick Jess any day of the week.
Yes.
But more adult me is Logan all the way.
We're on the exact same page. I have 2 favorite Jesses now, and adult Scott would love Logan, mostly because he loves the actor and Carrie from The Good Wife. But we'll talk about that in a later episode. Maybe there'll be a Good Wife episode, who knows? But my 2 favorite Jesses say yes to the Jess.
Oh, but we left out one boyfriend.
We did. Dean. Let me know your favorite boyfriend in the comments below. And in here, not the boyfriends, but we're gonna put in some vodka. Yeah, Jessica.
Oh, me, oh.
Yeah, I stopped. I should
I wasn't even looking.
Neither was I. Okay, this smells really strong and I'm not ready to put it into my mouth yet, but what I do like to do at lunch is have a glass or 2 of wine.
Only prostitutes have 2 glasses of wine at lunch.
Well then buy me a boa and drive me to Reno because I'm open for business.
Oh, Emily.
Love that, Emily. Oh my God, Kelly Bishop is a legend. Okay, next up is orange juice. Oh, this is scary. I love orange juice. It's delicious. I also love Luke. I want a man just like him, and that line that he says to Lorelai when he says, "This thing we're doing here, you, me, I'm in." I'm all in. Why can't I hear a man say that to me?
Because that's not reality.
Jessica, reality has no place in our world. But orange juice does in our punch, so here we go. She's getting spilly. Okay.
That was like way more alcohol than orange juice.
Yes, a lot more alcohol than orange juice, but we are not done putting in more ingredients, which are mostly alcohol. Cranberry juice is one of my favorite things. Not one of my favorite things to talk about, because one of my favorite things to talk about are Rory's boyfriends. Let's go back to them. They're so enjoyable. Okay, I've already established that I do love Logan, and if Adult Scott and Adult Logan got together, I mean, look out, but he delivered one of the greatest lines ever. He said, people can live for 100 years without ever really living a minute. No truer words were spoken, Logan. No truer words were spoken. Now, let's put the crayon in. Okay, that's looking better.
It's looking like Miss Patty's punch.
Miss Patty would be proud of us.
Aww.
Next up is grenadine. I often think of grenadine like pie. I'm attracted to pie, but I don't feel the need to date pie. And I have a feeling that two of my dearest women in my life, Jessica, Sarah, you feel the same way. Is that right?
No, we hate pie.
You hate pie?
Yeah, pie is like Dean.
Dean?
And pie.
No, I love pie. This is 100% of your guaranteed intake of regret. Perfect. So, she's what do you call it? Crystallizing. Okay, it says like a splash. I'm just gonna do like a circle, like a whoop.
Yeah, do a little whoop.
Like a.
Oh, no, that's lots.
Was that too much?
We'll find out.
The founders would have loved it. Founders Day is founded on putting grenadine in your punch. This actually smells way better.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh God, why do I love smelling booze? I'm just gonna have a sip of this. We are saving the best for last. Bubbles. They're boozy and floozy, just like Miss Patty. Do you remember that line that she gave Lorelai?
That she gave Lorelai.
I love Miss Patty and I love these bubbles, but that line that she said to Lorelai, whoop. That line that she said to Rory, where she said, here, try a plum. They're better than sex. What kind of sex are you having, Miss Patty? Because I want to have a conversation with you. A plum should never be better than sex. You know that I love to savor this, but not inside. Except at Amanda and John's house. Sorry. All right, let's get this thing in there. Oh, Lord, this is a mess. This is not how you do this. I'm enraged. I am angry at everything. I'm just kidding, I'm not. I love you all. All right, we're putting this whole thing. I'm a little bit nervous every time I open one of these. Away from the face. Here it comes. Oh. Oh, yep, and
Cheap and floozy?
cheap and floozy, just like Miss Patty. Miss Patty would say, add the whole thing. I love, that sounds like,
Oh!
what's happening?
The air has to go in for liquid to come out, yeah.
Science. I'm not a big fan. I don't understand it. I am getting every last drop of this.
Suck it up.
Okay, cheap and floozy is actually delicious. Now, we usually have a glass ladle, but two of my friends who are going to remain completely anonymous might have my little plastic see-through ladle. I love you guys. I want that back. I was gonna say something real dirty. I'm glad I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little try. I'm a little bit nervous because
Give it a little stir.
Oh, good one. It just looks like grapefruit juice to me.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that is terrible.
For real?
No, I'm just being dramatic. It's fine. But then I asked myself, WWTBFCD.
What would the barefoot Contessa do?
Yeah, and it came to me on the flash. I'm gonna make waffles. My, how easy this would be to ladle into a glass with a real ladle. It's very strong. I am 100% good with this. Jessica, would you like to try Founders Day Punch? Now, would you like regular ice or high heel ice, Jessica?
Surprise me.
A little bit of both. There, this is so much easier with a ladle. Oh! Thought it was booze. I thought it was booze. Happy Founders Day!
Oh, happy Founders Day.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, strong but delicious.
It is strong, isn't it? But it's not like burning gross strong. It's like Luke. He's strong, yet silent and masculine. Just like orange juice. You know what? Dean. Okay, we have a couple things that we need to discuss really quickly. We haven't talked about some of our favorite characters.
Yes.
And we don't have time to, so we're just gonna give them quick honorable mentions. Like our good friend Michelle, who's Canadian, we love you. Jessica, favorite Michelle line?
People are particularly stupid today. I can't talk to any more of them.
I agree, Michelle. I agree.
And what about Suki?
She taught me all about my favorite emotions. I couldn't tell if she was laughing or crying. Is she laughing or crying? I don't know. Nobody knows. Ooh. The ladle's just in there. One of my favorite characters, when I first met her on the show, I despised her, and I feel all of us did. And that is?
Paris.
Beautiful Paris. I want to be like Paris. I want to live my life so I can read an in-depth biography about myself years later. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? Lastly, I would like to dedicate this episode to the patriarch of the Gilmore family, Richard Gilmore, aka Edward Herman. You are a legend and we miss you. All right. Well, here's to Founders Day, and here's to enjoying Founders Day Punch. Cheers, Jessica.
Cheers.
Oh, so who was your favorite character? What was your favorite season? Did I miss one of your favorite quotes? Let me know in the comments below. Not in the punch, in the comments below. We love you. Happy Founders Day, everybody. And happy Brown Liquor Thursday. We'll see you next Thursday. Because, I mean, if it's not Logan, then you're not.
Then you're wrong.
Then you're wrong. Although I do love Jess.